I'm just gonna do one more try. Just one more. And I couldn't believe he did this. He done sold. He sold so bad. We ended up getting the W. We ended up getting the W, guys. Yo, what is good, everyone? I hope you are blessed. I hope your families are blessed. We have beat Radahn. Now look, if you don't know, I had a 7-hour stream on Monday, which was 2 days ago. 7 hours and like 40 minutes of trying to beat Radahn, and I couldn't do it. I literally couldn't. I tried my best and I couldn't. And I said, the thing I said was, I'm gonna post a video about this because look, it's gonna happen. It has to happen, and it did happen. But the way it happened was I didn't record. Basically, I've recorded it, but I didn't expect it to happen because basically, bro, I was editing clips. I was just editing and doing my thing. And all of a sudden, I was like, okay, let me just have a few tries fighting Radahn. Nothing too serious, so I'm not going to record it because I'm listening to music and I'm editing. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, okay, I played for like 15 minutes. We're gonna look at the footage, right? And while I explain, we're gonna look at the footage. I was like this. I was like, I'm just gonna play for 15 minutes. If I die, I die. That's it. And I get to my last, and I kid you not, I swear to God, this was my last attempt. The one that I actually won on was my last try. I was like, hey, bro, nothing's gonna happen, bro. I'm just gonna try one more time. And I was so pissed off. I was so angry. I was like, yo, this it keeps happening to me. Why do I keep dying? Why? And I was really getting mad. And I was like, you know what? One more try. If I die, I'll just come back tomorrow because I literally haven't even been playing for 20 minutes or 30 minutes. Little did I know, I ended up killing him. On the last try. Why couldn't this happen on stream? Why? It ended up happening on my last try when I'm not even recording. Wasn't even recording it. No, I was thinking of I'll do an intro, record a video, chop it up. Hey, we're here now. So let me just show you what exactly happened. And like, how do I even go full screen in this? I don't really know. Wait, I need to figure out how to like full screen this. I'm gonna be right back. All right, I found a way to full screen it. This attempt right here. This attempt was the one where I was like, okay, that's it. I'm done. I'm quitting. I'm only gonna do one more try. This attempt right here, it's really loud, by the way, sorry. This pissed me off so badly. I was like, yo, I'm done. This is it. I'm not doing this again. I'm just gonna do one more try. Just one more. One more ended up actually working out. Now look, this setup that I did is pretty much the exact same thing I did when I was regularly playing. Nothing really changed much since my stream. I didn't do anything really. All I did was just open up the game and just start. The only difference is there was no ring light, and I would just start like these, playing like this, and obviously listen to stuff in editing. Bear in mind, I was like, this is my last try. We're doing an analysis on the play. At this point, I said I'm not gonna heal. Like, I honestly didn't care about healing as much as I used to. Nice. I jumped there because I wanted to hit him. Like, you see how normally I would have healed? I went straight attack. We bled. You can actually stun him if you make him bleed before he changes. And if you get him to do that move, you avoid his you avoid taking damage for that. Which is some free hits. At this point, I'm kind of scared because I'm like, but I know where his lasers are. His lasers are in front of him. And my mimic is at a good place. Nice. At this point, I'm like, yo, forget this. Let my mimic get the work. But I was like, nah, let me help him. The bleed kicked in. Mimic is about to die in a short while. Oh, my mimic dies here because he does his little Star Scourge move. His meteor strike. And I'm like, look at his health. His health is at Radahn. There's literally his name. His name is his health. He only has like a thumb worth of health left. I was like, I need to lock in. I know this move. Off by heart. I still get hit. This, I'm really happy. I'm like, yo. And I couldn't believe he did this. He done sold. He sold so bad. We ended up getting the W. Guys. Now look. First things first, we got 1,000,000 runes from that. That is ridiculous. Was that 1,000,000 runes? I think that was 1,000,000 runes. Now the reason, the reason I used the mimic. Okay, let's get down to business. The reason I used the mimic is because I honestly, I don't care. I don't care. Look, pride aside, I needed to put him to rest. I needed to put Radahn to rest. I did Millennial with no summon, and that was enough pride for me. That was enough pride for me to seal off the rest of Elden Ring. You know, I don't need to do Radahn. Radahn is too much of an eyesore, of a pain in the neck, of a waste of my life. I don't want to waste 50 hours or 100 hours in this guy. Say that for someone else. Say that for Kai Cenat, and he's making money for that. I ain't making no money for this. So let me just put him to sleep. And that happened. Amazing, man. The feeling. I was like, yes. I was like, yes, it's finally happened. And I couldn't believe it happened when I least expected it. Obviously, like honestly, bro. Let's go together. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this right here is like the last bit. Let me go and touch this grace real quick. Let's level up. I was really thinking, do I need to level up more? What do I need to do? Like, how the hell am I supposed to beat this guy? Because obviously after this trial, I was like, yeah. What do I need to level up, bro? You know what? We'll go dexterity. Actually, we'll put 1 to endurance, bro. I love my endurance to be higher. Wait, can I level up more? Oh, okay, that's it. What level am I? 187. Solid level. Okay, let's see this cutscene. This is the last main boss of the game. We have the Patrician Knight, Matir, Midra, and Bale left of the game. I'm gonna think about what I do. Depending on how this video does, I'll see what I do. What happens when I touch the memory? I'm so happy, man. Come on, yes! Radahn is out!
I'm going to be a god. If we honor our part of the vow, promise me you'll be my consort.
He's talking to Radahn. Buddy, as much as I tried to care about the lore of it, I'm just overwhelmed by the fact that I beat it. Honestly, I don't care about the lore. Respectfully, Radahn was too much of a higher level of difficulty for me to care about the lore. Wow. Circlet of light. Look at that view, man. That is crazy. And that pretty much wraps up Elden Ring. Other than those 4 bosses that I mentioned of the main bosses, they probably like not 100, but let's say 100 mini bosses and stuff like that. But maybe 100 is a bit of a stretch. Let's just say 50 other bosses. But in terms of like main yellow door bosses, we got 4 of them left. Guys, let me know if you want to see them. If you want me to. Okay, why am I stuttering? If you want me to fight them, let me know. Put in the comments that you enjoyed the series, that you want me to fight the other ones. If I don't see that, then that's it. Elden Ring DLC is done. Night Ring is coming out. We'll see what happens with that. I may come back for that because who wants to miss out on DLC as it happens? Whew. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Take it easy. We took out Radahn 7.5 hours, 8 hours later. Let's go.